Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're hopefully going to go from stage 21 through to stage 25. Now we've seen the team setups in previous matches and we've found the reason as to why these two are very important on the team over Wukong and Dahlia, and the reason for that is the Monarch synergy. Helps keep us helps keep these units alive for as long as possible, but they do die rather quickly, so we have to rely on Sal in order to get us through. The reason for that, so if we have a look in his advance and we go into here, for every one dead unit on the battlefield, this damage is increased by 10% up to a maximum of 300%, so we can effectively get 787% damage. Now, the next one, again, for every one dead unit on the battlefield, it's increased by 10% up to 300%, so if we do want to see a lot of damage, we need around 30 units to die. Very good against phantoms, but also powers up very quickly based on our units dying as well. With a sort of an Avengers sub-theme, it shouldn't take too long for that to do. Now we want crit damage as well, so we've gone for the Excalibur. We've also gone for the Healing Vase, and we've gone for Hand of Tyr as the first relic, and on the next team it's pretty standard. We've got Seraphina and Atrops in Striker synergy, so they will build up their own attack by 25% every round. Eudora will feel the benefit of that when Atrops performs her ultimate and active skill. Elma is here to keep us alive, and Astrid, in case you haven't seen her exclusive runes, when Astrid is deployed, allies gain an additional 0.5% attack for every 1 speed. So, the higher her speed is, effectively, the better it will be. So it's 108 her speed. So let's have a look at her runes again. So that's 0.5, so they get an additional 50% or 54% attack increase. Now the reason that her runes are so effective is at half she gets 0.8%, and then at the full, so full red runes is an additional 1.5% attack for every 1 speed. So in total, it's an extra 150-ish% attack. That's why Astrid's red runes are so coveted. You do require Eudora's red, and you require sort of Astrid's half red runes to be super effective in this. Now the two teams here that you can use to run for damage reduction, which isn't super relevant at this stage, is the Ethereal's team and also the Mystifiers team. Now I do have Mystifiers up to Mythic, but they just won't stand up to the damage that is being done here, potentially with a mixture of different artifacts, but this seems to be the most consistent build, having these 2 Mystifiers and then the 3 Avengers as well. Potentially you can take out Astrid. You can take out Mavis and replace with Astrid in this team, giving that additional attack bonus, but it also hinders the other team as well. So just something to keep in mind when you are going through. Is in hell difficulty, there really are just some certain set teams which you'll get through, and it is using Elysian synergy and the Astral synergy to a point as well. Now it's okay if our front units die, and the reason for that is because Sal will then start to build up his attack, and we have seen this previously where we've lost 3 units on the battlefield, and then the next round, or the next turn, we ended up doing massive amounts of damage from Sal. I think there's a short out, just to let you know. I did say don't sleep on Sal. It was one of the first shorts that I ever did. If you want to go back and have a look at it, go ahead. But it is doing very low damage there. I wonder why that is. That's weird. That is very strange. We've not changed the team setup from previously. We'll just have to see how things are moving forward. Hopefully Mavis can stay alive for long enough so that we can start to proc these attacks as well. So Sal's starting to do a bit more respectable damage now that there's 2 dead bodies on the field, specifically in the form of Dullahan has died twice, I believe, and Mavis has now died 5 times, something like that. Fortunately, we get the miss there, because that would have been huge. The miss would have killed everybody on the team. So just something to keep in mind. We did get marked by a loon. That is something that you do need to watch out for, and primarily because they do extra damage based on that. So we do get some additional procs from Sal here, and then that's it. That's it for Mavis. So, oh no, she's back. She just keeps going back. Just whenever she feels like it, I think. That's the the issue with Mavis. But we'll just see how... Yeah, I think that will be the final time for Mavis. Now we are up to 55 million for Sal. Every time he does a basic, and out to 32 and 64 respectively. Fortunately, Lachesis is back in the game, so we are able to power through. And I think potentially we might look at changing out Dullahan for Janna instead. The reason for that is because she does provide the additional shielding. She works very well alongside Mavis, getting very similar attack buffs to Sal. Nowhere near the same range, but flip it out. He just does so much damage. But she would work alongside Mavis very well. And Sal very well, and it should give us an extra. That was crazy damage, but she gives us that extra protection. So we'll just see. We'll try that out next, and just see if that's any more effective than we've seen previously. I think we can go ahead and skip this. I think it'll be sort of 10 rounds. I know 8 rounds, relatively consistent between 8 and 11 rounds that we seem to do that, or be able to power through. Now let's see what happens if we do take Dullahan out and then we go ahead and pop Mavis in. We've still got the full 5, but this time we've got 4 Avengers and Talos as well. We do lose out on that Monarch synergy, so something to keep in mind here. Let's go ahead and see if this works. No, it didn't. One sec. Sorry about that. Just putting the kids to bed, of course. So it looks like Janna didn't work that time round. Let's try that again, and we'll just see, because I just want to see whether or not is there any other combination of units that will work this well, or is it specifically those 2? Now the chest is down already, and that's because of the, I suspect because of the Mystifier's buff there, and probably the lack of Monarch, but we'll see. Now the reason that I thought Janna might be a better option is because she produces these strangers down here, and we should get the attack increase from Sal as well, or the attack increase for Sal, but it might just be the cure rate that Dullahan provides. I really don't know. So we're up to around the same levels of attack as we've seen previously. Well, the chest is down again, as per usual. Oh, she's such a glass cannon. There we go. So Janna up to around the same level as Sal, but we're just not seeing the same damage output as with Dullahan. It must be something. Must be something about those two units, the Talos and the Dullahan, or maybe specifically the Dullahan that's doing it. Honestly, I don't know. I'll try and find out over the next couple of days and see what people have to say about it. Yeah, we're just not doing the same damage output, are we? So yeah, down. Let's just go ahead and check. So he's still doing high amounts of damage. It's just apparently very different with Dullahan on the team. So let's go ahead and pop him on, and let's see if this is any different. Maybe it's this level. The fact that there's 5 Monarchs on the enemy team. Yeah, looks like 5 Monarchs is doing it. So we'll see if we can push past it. Yeah, so we can push past it. It must just be Dullahan on the team. That must be the trigger for it. Yeah, because he's done double the damage output there. Might just be the crits, but I don't know. It's a mystery. Something to solve and to look into. Again, this team does seem to be carrying, so we'll keep going. Yeah, it looks absolutely fine. How strange. We'll see this team in action. Should be absolutely fine. Yep, round 5, Eudora, finish things off. And then we should have quite a lengthy battle. So I'll skip through these ones. This one might be quite interesting to watch, considering it's all Phantoms. So there's 5 Phantoms on the enemy team. Let's have a watch. There's 2 Shadow Arcs in the form of Franz and of Persephone. And then there are... Yeah, so it is the reason that we got hit just then, and we lost a bit of our shielding and HP, is because of the... Well, it must be the leech rate. I just don't know, actually. It's baffling me. It's absolutely baffling me. If anybody does know, please put me out of my misery. Please do. It's really intriguing me as to why specifically having Dullahan on the team makes the difference. Because he increases his own... He increases his own attack based on his cure rate. So potentially it's just increasing the cure rate. I just don't know, because he's not doing any damage whatsoever. This is tickling him at this point, but it is just a bit weird. There we go, building up slowly but surely, getting the heals in where we can, increasing our max HP and survivability, and the blessing as well. Oh, that was much better. There is a bit of a reflect issue going on the front row. Dooms are always a pain, but there's no full 3 synergy this time. Okay, so we've got Lachesis down as per usual. So it does seem to be the Monarch synergy that's kicking in, but it doesn't really do very much. The Monarch synergy at 3, it stops allies from taking more than 60% damage in any one hit, and they're attacking twice, so it doesn't really matter too much. I don't know, there must be something that I'm missing. specifically with Dullahan. I don't know. And Sal's nearly down. He needs to start attacking, otherwise he will die very quickly, I suspect. Max HP is going up. Fortunately, that's a miss, and then hopefully we get the attack in here to boost our HP all the way back up. Yep, and to take out as many of them as possible. Yeah, I mean, even Talos is getting some relatively decent damage in there. Rest of them just falling like dominoes. And there we go. So that seems to be this. This should be the final attack following on from this. There we go, big damage. Oh, they're just so annoying. They just keep coming back over and over and over again. Yeah. Sorry to interject me, but unfortunately, we're going to need to cut the video short. And the reason for that is primarily because it's a super long video. Journey to 25, spoiler alert, we do beat the boss, but so far I've been recording for 44 minutes, so I'm going to... I've cut the video in half. You can see part 2 in about an hour or so. I'll schedule the release for the same day. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Please like and subscribe to the video. Yeah, thanks.